Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. Today's game playing some Mecha Kha'Zix jungle in the preseason for Season 6. Let's go out here and grab ourselves the Hunter's Talisman, the Refillable Potion, and the Warden Chicken and head onto the jungle. And I'll explain those items a little bit and why I got them in this game in a second here. But first things first, of course, want to check out the teams here today. We have iGank, no problem, playing that Kalen 80 carry, Dark7 playing Renekton top, Derp Master 651 playing as our Sona support, but hopefully he's not too derpy this game. And we have Dude as well, Dude 40 that is, playing as Ari in the mid lane. It's looking like we're against the Alistar support, the Nidalee jungle, the Graves 80 carry, the Olaf top, and the Talon mid. So pretty AD focused team, but if Nidalee gets ahead, they will have a decent amount of magic damage as well with their team. So putting Nidalee down and then building armor would be a really good strategy. But let's go ahead and reorganize our team as well here so you can see where everyone's at least in a more organized fashion. There we go. And I guess while I still have a moment here, I may as well also mention, of course, to drop a rating on the video, guys. If you want to support the channel, of course, for some of you, maybe too soon, because you haven't really seen the video enough yet. But for some of you who've been with me for long enough, you know what to expect, and you already know what kind of rating you want to leave. So for those of you, I would appreciate it. But anyways, let's get right here into the game. So the Hunter's Talisman. When you're on red side like this, when I say red side, I mean red side of the jungle, not red side as in like red versus blue, as in like, see, it's kind of difficult to explain because they have red and blue buff, then red and blue side of the map. Let's just get our W here and start farming this, and I'll explain it again, hopefully in a way that makes sense. And yeah, I'll take a few hits here, and then regen with the W here, and go from there. But yeah, this is blue side of the map right here. This is red or pink side. And essentially all I'm saying with this is that if you're starting on the red jungle, like I am here, I think the Hunter's Talisman is the way to go on Kha'Zix because your spells cost enough mana and are so like low enough of cooldown that you're gonna want to have the Hunter's Talisman when you're starting red, because otherwise you're gonna run out of mana, and if you run out of mana, you're gonna have a really bad time with Kha'Zix because he's very ability oriented, and so it's pretty important to have that extra mana regen. Not to mention the item does give you some HP regen and some bonus damage, so it's not too bad to go with that. And it's not just mana. But if you start on the other side of the map and you start bot side with your bot lane leashing you, and you go with the blue buff first, then you want to go the Hunter's Machete, without a doubt. And in all seriousness, a lot of you are probably also thinking this, why not just start Hunter's Machete either side and just always start blue buff? That is like a secret third option, but the thing is with that is if you do that, your jungle path will be a little bit weird, and you won't go where you want to go right off the bat. And I prefer to go straight to top lane and gank there, because top lane is a very snowbally lane, especially with this new Rift Herald going on. So I do like to go for that as soon as possible, and versus working my way down, because bot lane is pretty tough to gank at pretty much all stages in the game unless you're extremely ahead and they just don't have any wards at all. So let's go ahead and just get the red buff here. You can see we're very, very low. And a lot of you are probably thinking as well, with the refillable potion, why'd you go with the refillable potion? You could have had 3 potions and survived more and done more clearing. Yes, you are right about that, but the thing is with Kha'Zix, is his clear is so bad regardless that you may as well go with the refillable potion because it's more cost effective, and get the Hunter's Potion right away like I am here. The Hunter's Potion is amazing. It's basically a flask, but it gives you 5 stacks instead of 3. I'm not sure if it's stronger or less per each stack compared to a flask, because I'm, again, still a little bit fresh to the new stuff, and I mean, I see the numbers right there, but I haven't memorized the flask stacks. But basically it's 5 stacks, and you get more stacks for every large monster you kill, whether it's your jungle, their jungle, even, hold on, what the heck? Nidalee took my blue? Oh, she hasn't yet. Good, I like that. So, what I'm hoping to do here, actually, because I have a pink ward, is place it and try to get that ward that she placed, but I don't think that's going to happen, so I'm going to do something else instead. I'm going to place a ward here, and I'll place a ward here, and I'm going to do this blue buff as safely as I can, because then I have complete vision. I have vision here, here, and behind me, so I should be able to do this safely without any problems. Not to mention I have the Hunter's Potion, so I don't think Nidalee's going to be able to do a hell of a whole lot. But it's still good to see that I came in here and stopped her from taking my stuff, because obviously that would have been really bad if she took my stuff. And it looks like she wants to. Oops, I walked right into that. I'll smite this and hop away. She might kill me here, actually. She's meant to flash. Oop, I walked into the spear. Again. Man, I'm bad. But I am going to live. So that kind of sucks that I use my flash like that, but I do have the Hunter's Potion here and some wards. So what this is going to mean for me is I can actually safely continue farming because I do still have the vision. So I'll go ahead and do exactly that. But it does kind of suck though that I burnt my flash and took so much free damage just because I'm bad and didn't dodge spears. That could have easily been avoided if I predicted the spears a little bit more, I guess, better. Bad English, but yeah. That's still fine, though. Looks like she... Or no, never mind. Her word is expired. I just saw some movement here, and I assumed something else happened than what actually happened, so that's fine. And I'll go ahead and clear the camp out. Never mind, she did that for me. And looks like she's actually right here. I'm just waiting for her to dive, because I think she's going to try and dive. I'm on the way. Yeah, I don't think she knows I'm here. So we can just fight her up. Oops, I missed my W. But this should be a kill for somebody. Oh, for Olaf again, I guess. But actually... Renekton did manage to get the kill onto Nidalee with the tower shot, and he is going to die to Olaf, but he's going to get some damage off the turret shots, but yeah, it's likely enough. My bad there. I missed my W. Again, a big mistake there. If I hit that W, if I didn't have healing, that Olaf wouldn't have killed me nearly as easily. So, definitely my bad there. But I'm just going to wait for my... what's it called? The tracker's knife here, because I almost have enough gold for that. And I'll just grab that. So yeah, definite setback for me. That sucks. But I did get an assist. Nidalee only got 2. Well, she got 2, but she got 1 more than me, which isn't that big of an advantage. It's really just going to hurt top lane. But, you know, it's Renekton. He's strong. I have faith in this guy. Dark 7 on that Renekton. I have faith in him to survive this lane. And if he disappoints me, I mean, you know, shit happens. It's not his fault, because it's the Olaf, and Olaf's pretty strong lane too. But I believe he can do it. So I'll try and help him out again here soon. You know, of course, nearly invaded me like that. Kind of set me back from really ganking his bells I would have liked to. But it's no big deal. We're still okay in this game. So let's go ahead and get this pink ward placed, because we want to make sure Nidalee's invade us on this side while we're farming here. And one thing I haven't done yet that I would like to do is get some scuttle crab control. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. And hold on. Why did my tracker's knife not give me any wards? Is that a bug or something? Because I didn't have any wards placed when I bought the item, and yet I have no wards from it. That's weird. Huh. Alright, well, if anyone understands why that happens, I'd love to know, but I feel like that's a bug. But of course, I could be totally wrong. There have been things I thought were bugs and just turned out to be new interactions I wasn't familiar with. So let's just go and get that. And it looks like Nidalee's mid here. She's all 5, yeah. That sucks for me. I'm just going to gank bot lane, though, because bot lane's getting really low. And if Gank can get the kill here onto Graves, he should be able to... Ooh, he did not get the kill on Graves. But I'm coming in here. This should be good for me, as long as Alistar doesn't have his headbutt or anything like that. Come on, can I get one more damage? One more hit, please. No, I can't do it. Damn, that is so unfortunate. I was out of range. I'm so sad. Oh, well, it's whatever. I'll just push in and make Graves miss minions at least. And go from there. So yeah, really rough start for me here. It's kind of unfortunate how everything's kind of transpired thus far, but the game is not over yet. Keep that in mind. Keep that very much in mind. Now, I'm trying to shove this as fast as I can, but it is not an easy task. And I'm going to miss this, aren't I? Yep. Freaking minion aggro had to just all change to the siege minion. That's okay. We should be able to clear most of this out before Graves comes back. So the goal here is to try and shove that in and make Graves miss as much as possible, because I'm behind to begin with, so Nidalee being ahead of me, I kind of need to catch up. And this is going to hurt Caitlyn a little bit, but it's going to hurt Graves even more, because it puts me ahead, if that makes sense. So I think that's worthwhile. Yeah, Graves is going to get the wave there, but he missed quite a lot of it looks like, so very worthwhile for me to push into the turret like I did. No regrets with that one. And it looks like my red buff is spawned up here as well, and I do have the safety of my pink ward that I placed earlier, so I should be able to clear this. I should be able to safely clear this. I'm gonna get the little ones first though, because I want to get that level 6. And I'll clear this up. Upgrade the Q first, because the isolation damage is really the best way to go early on. There's just not enough fighting for the evolution, your E to be worthwhile. W, I mean, I'm not maxing it, and you shouldn't max it on Kha'Zix, because it's too long of a cooldown to be a reliable source of damage anymore. It's a good source of healing, but yeah, still, not enough damage. Your Q's more damage, so just go with that. And actually, Nidalee's here. I'm on the way, but I'm pretty low on stats here. I have one more of my Hunter's Potion left, but that really won't help us that much. But actually, Nidalee's here. Where is she going? What does she think is going to happen if she runs that way? Alright, well, Alistar's over here as well. This is super awkward. I think Nidalee, yeah, she's just going to juke her way around. And if Nidalee goes for that, this is good for us. There we go. Very nice, Ahri. And if I can get in there, I'm getting CC to crap with by this silly Alistar, but there we go. There's a shutdown for me onto the Alistar. He actually, wait, he had 2 kills. What? Alright. I wasn't expecting him to have kills, but I guess he did have kills, so that's good for me. Extra gold. And whoopsies, smited that a little bit earlier than I thought I needed to. But still, that was very good for us. Nidalee invaded our jungle and overcommitted. Alice tried to help her, and he probably regrets that decision now, so that's good for us. Let's go back here and get ourselves the warrior enchant, because we can afford it. Normally, I'd get boots if I couldn't, but I can, so I will. And there we go. We have our wards now. Let's also switch into the sweeper, because we already have the wards from this. And, I mean, we could technically place one more ward than this will provide, but still, having the sweeper is just way too much of a luxury to not take. So let's go ahead and do that. So, okay, we've recovered pretty well here. We helped out bot lane a little bit. Not really in the best way possible, but we've kind of left top lane on its island. And Renekton appears to have survived, actually. So, oh, right until I say that. But if he survives this axe, he should be okay. He is actually going to go down. And in fact, Olaf's over here. I should be going over there and try and help. Because for all I know, Olaf might decide to recall in the brush. It wouldn't surprise me if he's right here recalling. He is not. Nidalee's in the area, though. We just saw her pass the ward. Let's see if I can pick her off. Give me this. Isolation damage is just too much for her to handle, so that's going to be good for me. And now I think she saw that I don't have a blue, so she might come over here trying to invade my blue, so I'm going to get that War of the Wall, predicting her rotation. She has not rotated just yet. Still sucks that Olaf got away. He is back in lane now with HP. Renekton's on his way back up, it looks like. So as soon as Renekton's ready to go, I think I'll help him out, because I really need to. It's my fault. I'd say that he's behind the first place. Not entirely, but mostly my fault, I think. And I'll clear off the wave here, because I think he's asked me to. That ping and all that. So I'll just go and W the wave here, trying to clear it out as fast as possible. Not going to fight the Olaf, because that is not a fight I can win at this point in the game. So I'll get the farm off this turret. And okay. And I think Renekton can keep the rest of these. Yes, he can. Nice. Okay. Mid lane's also looking very gankable, because Ahri does not have ult. Never mind, she just used it. I was thinking that she had her ult, but as I say that, she used it, I think, so. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe I'm just being crazy. Let's just place this ward here. And, I don't know. If she hits a charm, it's still pretty doable. And hold on, he's walking right into me here. I'll use the W here where I think he's going to go. The charm did not hit, but still a lot of free damage onto him, so I can't complain about that. Now, we don't have wards. This is kind of risky, but they're not even here in the first place, so no reason to risk anything. I was going to take the Raptors there just because we had pressure and I knew Ahri could help me if Nidalee did find me. But still, it's kind of risky because Nidalee could show up and just do a lot of damage to me. Let's fight the Olaf here, though. I think we can. Yeah, Renekton's got the CC, right? There it is. Let's pop the W in front of him. Speed up with our ultimate. And also flash for that, because I don't think Renekton could have caught up to him in time. And I knew my ultimate was available. I had 2 charges of it. But the second charge wasn't going to make me fast enough. They make you equally fast, but like he was going to be out of turret shots, and I just did not want to risk anything. And I probably shouldn't have taken that siege. Whoopsies. But yeah, I really didn't want to risk anything, so I said, fuck it, I'll flash for the Olaf, because he's 3-0, now 3-1. I'll take the shutdown gold. It is worth my flash. So no problem there. I think I'm going to get ourselves the basic boots. I'm not going to finish them just yet, though, because I don't know if I need Mercury Treads or Ninja Tabby yet this game. I'm just going to work into my next item, which is going to be the Tiamat. In fact, actually, no, never mind. I was considering just selling my boots and getting the Tiamat back, but that's probably not a good idea. And is our pink ward still active? It is. All right, so this is good for us. The reason we're going for Tiamat next, by the way, is because with Kha'Zix, there's a bunch of really cool interactions, but not to mention, it just gives you some extra wave clear, which is really nice to have, because your only wave clear source is your W. And your E, I guess, but your E is so weak, it doesn't really count, in my opinion. But yeah, one of the cool interactions with Kha'Zix, and I'll show it off when I have the Tiamat, is regardless of when you use the Tiamat while you're leaping, the damage will basically add to your leap's damage, but it will apply immediately. So essentially, you can leap and use your Tiamat while you're still like just in the process of beginning the leap, and you'll do damage where you're gonna land, like instantly before you even get close to that area. So it's a very, very good interaction, because you can think of it as just adding damage to your leap, or you can think of damage that's gonna apply long before you actually even get close to landing where you want to be, and that's why it's so good. Now Graves is pretty gankable right now, if you ask me, so I'm gonna go for it. We should be able to get onto this guy, because he's probably just going to dash forward, and I'll just combo him with the isolation damage. And I'll just let Caitlyn get that, actually. I might get killed, though. Yes, I will. Damn. I completely disregarded Alistar in that one. But we still managed to get Caitlyn the kill, so not too bad. If I had any buffs, that would have been a buff transfer, but that's still fine. Actually, hold on. No, I didn't die to Graves. I died to Alistar, so never mind. I didn't have buffs out of the way, so it's fine. So let's get ourselves a Tiamat. I'll try and show off some of those tricks a little bit. Normally, the best way to show it off is in the jungle, because that's when you can show when the damage applies and all the timing and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, another thing to keep in mind, there's 4 trinkets in the game, but I like to think of it as 3. Scrying Orb, Warding, Bad Sweeper, Good Sweeper. So once you hit level 9, get the Good Sweeper. Always, 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 always do that. There's no reason not to. The Bad Sweeper's the bad one, this is the good one. Not literally, but that's pretty much how I think you should think about it, because they're basically the same thing, except for this one here only goes where you place it. This one goes wherever you go. So pretty damn good. It's just it has a little bit less range apparently, but yeah, it's still really good. So yeah, essentially when you leap with Kha'Zix, you want to use your Tiamat as soon as humanly possible, so that way it does damage immediately. Not to mention it pretty much will make it easier for you to use the rest of your abilities once you land. So I'll show it again once my next leap's up and I do another combo or something like that. But for the time being, let's just get our W upgraded. I'm going to come mid here and try and gank. We have the Raptor buff, so we'll know if there's any wards here, which appears there are not. I'm ulting in. Let's see what we can do here. Talon actually goes in. There we go. Very nice. So yeah, what I did there is I leaped and used my Tiamat while I was leaping, and I didn't really make a big impact in that fight, but I still did it anyways. It's an example. And we should shove this wave into the turret, I think. And I'll help him out with this as much as I can without stealing the minions. And I stole that one by mistake. Or mistake, not really. I don't know. I mean, it's not like a bad mistake. It's just something I didn't intend. Is there any wards here? You can see that this is like pretty much the exact same range, more or less, as the other sweeper, and yet it moves with me. Way, way better. Way, way better than the other sweeper. So definitely go with that, guys. So let's go out here and just clear up the wolves. And you can see our damage starting to get high enough to be able to clear the camps out really quickly. Once you hit level 11, it gets even better. I cannot wait for that. Our blue buff's here, but I think I want to get the Gromp first, because taking Gromp's just so quick and easy. It's awesome. With Kha'Zix, of course, because of the isolation damage. There we go. Upgrade the E. Upgrade the E second, of course. The W last. And let's go ahead and just do ourselves the blue buff. Clean up the little ones first if I can. So we get that isolation damage going. In the early game, when you have such a low damage with your Kha'Zix Q, it doesn't really matter if you isolate or not in the jungle camps, but later on you definitely want to. Now I think me and Renekton here can handle the Olaf. He is pretty strong, but Renekton is not too bad himself, and I'm very strong. And Olaf's actually already on the run. The isolation damage doing a lot here. He is pretty slow, but not slow up enough. But we still did a ton of damage to him because of how much isolation damage we do. Nidalee's not here. His E's down. No problem. I got free DPS. Oopsies, that's not how you spell DPS. Alright, and it looks like I saw Nidalee's mid. So I'm just going to go ahead and take her red real quick. Because if I can steal this under her nose, that would be very good. There we go. And I'm coming mid. We can probably fight this, me and Ahri, because Ahri's got the ranged damage, and I'll just be the, well, I guess the executioner. But it looks like she is getting dove here, but Talon is charmed under the turret and taking free damage. Now, I don't think they know I'm here just yet, but they probably will soon. Let's go do some damage to Nidalee first, because I can, because she's isolated. And if you're isolated, you are going to die. Now, where did Talon go? Not here. Found him. There you go. Tiamat helping me out on that one. Gotta love the Tiamat. So the Tiamat range is basically like, well, it's better than your leap. Let's say that much. The blast radius of your leap when you land is like a little bit smaller. So yeah, the Tiamat's range, you can see when I... Wait, doesn't show that when I hover it? Okay. Okay, well, I don't know how to show the range, but it's pretty damn strong as you saw there. That was probably pretty close to max range, to be brutally honest. So yeah, I got a little bit lucky on that one. But not really, because I would have my leap soon anyways, and I probably would have killed him with that. So yeah, all good. So yeah, I was just going to take the little ones here, kill the big one. And yeah, it looks like bot lane's still having some trouble, so I need to get down there and help them out. But I have 2.5, almost 2.6k, and that turret's dead regardless of whether I go there right away or not. So I'll just go back here, get my items, and then head bottom. As far as my next item goes, I'm thinking it makes a lot of sense to go for the Ghost Blade, just because I'm really fed, and the Ghost Blade's really good on Kha'Zix now. It was always a decent item for him, but not great, because it gave crit, which is a useless stat for Kha'Zix. To add on to this, it didn't give you much AD, so now it gives you more AD and no crit, so it's pretty damn good. But one interaction you have to be very careful of that is not there with like Rengar, for example, but is there with Kha'Zix, is that when you're playing Kha'Zix, if you are using your ultimate and you are stealthed, and you activate the speed buff active from your Ghost Blade, you will unstealth. So make sure that when you use the active, you are not stealth, because that will ruin it. And now they're taking Dragon right now, and I don't think we actually have any potential to contest this, because we're just not in position to. Caitlyn's chunked and low on mana. And hello, Graves. Why can I see him? Alright, I'm not going to fight this guy, because his team's all right there. It's just, it's not really worth it. But actually, Ahri gained some nice damage on them, and cutting them out. This actually might be worth fighting. But we really need the vision right now. We can see that you're isolated, so I'm just going to pop you. Doing a lot of damage. And I don't know if we can take these guys out. There we go. I'll take that. Thank you, sir. Hop away from Graves. Okay. That works. That was like a super awkward team fight because they were looking like they were pretty scattered, and I just kind of picked them off when they all just got disorganized. So that works wonderfully in my favor. I love it. Now let's go over here and take out the Raptors. They're not even here, so I'll get a ward down and control their jungle. And, alright, I'm still kind of dumbfounded they let that happen. That was so disorganized by them. It just worked out wonderfully for me. One thing I haven't mentioned yet in this game that I want to mention is why I went with the Tracker's Knife. Even though it had a bug, it's still, in my opinion, the best jungle item, because if you're playing someone like Kha'Zix especially, who has plenty of damage output, I think instead of going with the damage jungle item, go with the Warding Trinket, because that way you have the balance, or not the Warding Trinket, sorry, the Warding Smite, or Warding jungle item. the tracker's knife, because that way you have the best of both worlds. You have the sweeper and wards. It just gives you everything you want, because if you can control the engagement with the proper vision and proper knowledge of what's actually going to happen because of the vision you have, you can pick the right fights and then win them because it's the right fight in the first place, compared to if you were to just have more damage stats but die because, you know, it's a bad fight because there are like 3 or 4 of them, as an example anyways. So I'll go ahead and put the Yumus on 1 here, I think. I think that makes a lot of sense for us. Actually, I'm going to put it... no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, yeah. That on 1, okay. I'm used to having the Yumas on 3 because when I play Zed, I have it on 3. And for my next item here, I'm going for the Black Cleaver. You'll notice I'm not really getting the finished Hydra yet, and that's because I really don't need it. I mean, yes, the Hydra is amazing on Kha'Zix. The extra lifesteal and damage is good. But there's other damage items I'd rather have, and the lifesteal I have from, well, my jungle item for monsters and the potions from the Hunter's Potion is plenty of sustain. And so I just don't really find myself needing the... I'm just going to pop my Yumas here and unload on this guy. And hold on. I'm just going to hop the wall here and try and get out. There's a lot of them there. And, uh-oh, I'm in actually a really bad spot here. Yeah, I'm dead. But Alistair might go down to Caitlyn. Yes, he will. So yeah, it totally sucks that I died there, but it's looking like Renekton's on the backside. He should be able to get the stun up on Graves here. The Caitlyn trap. Holy crap. MVP trap. And yeah, Renekton should have the damage to take this guy out. But Nidalee's there. That's going to make things complicated. The spear is going to land there. It's going to do a lot of damage. But Renekton's still surviving. Oh, the stun to the turret. Is that going to be a kill? Ooh, not quite. Sona coming in, but a little bit too late. That's unfortunate. And Ahri was mid this entire time, which is fine. As long as she pressured the lane and got some damage to the turret, with the minions at least, and maybe denied them some XP, it's worth it. But I think with Ahri, it's better to roam versus to push. Whereas with mages, like, not assassins. Like, assassins you want to roam, but with mages, you normally want to push. And Ahri's kind of in that sweet spot where she can kind of do either, but I prefer to see her as an assassin. Just my preference, though. I'm going to go over to my blue, though, and pick that up. And I definitely misplayed there. I was really, really kind of surprised to see Alistair in our jungle. Was not expecting that in the slightest. But one thing I am expecting right now is that Olaf be taking our blue. And he is not. Nice. So I'll go ahead and give this to Ahri, because it looks like she wants it. All yours, friend. I mean, I prefer to take blue S myself when I'm playing Kha'Zix. If the Miller doesn't ask. But if they ask, I'm not the kind of guy who's going to say, like, no, fuck you. But if they don't ask, I mean, on Kha'Zix, I like to take it myself. But on some junglers who don't use mana, like Lee Sin or Rek'Sai or whatever, then I'll ask. Because at that point, it's way more efficient to put it on them. Whereas on me and Ahri, it's pretty close to be equally effective on both of us. It's just a matter of whether she wants it or not. But for that, I'm going to take her farm. Haha, I'm a jerk. I'm the worst. Alright, let's go and take out the Raptors, though. Level 15. I really want to get that level 16 as soon as possible. That's kind of why I took her stuff there, because I know how big of an impact I can have on this game once I hit level 16. Because level 16, I'm going to upgrade my Void Spike, and that'll just give me way more wave clear and way easier time isolating targets, because minions will be easier to clear out. And that's just a huge part of playing Kha'Zix, I think, so I'm really looking forward to getting that as soon as possible. And the Siege Minion is chasing me. Get out of here. Alright, so let's go ahead here and get a ward there. And hello, Alistair. He's probably not alone, so I'm just going to be careful and back off. But bot lane is probably going to get ganked. There, you speak of the devil. I'm on the way, though. But no guarantees I actually can do what I want here. Oh my god. This Alistair is still alive. Okay, never mind, he's not. Oh, fuck! The Graves ulti completely fucked me there. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. 388. That's a lot of damage. See, the plan there when I was here and Graves was here is I didn't think he had his ultimate still. I thought he used it earlier on. So the plan there was to use the W, hop into the blast radius of it to heal myself and do damage. Not to mention do damage with the leap, Tiamat, and Q, all in one sort of fluid motion. Unfortunately, you saw the result. Graves uses ult, and I die. I fall over like the little dead insect I am. Actually, I'm pretty big, but yeah, you get the point. So that kind of sucked. So I'm dying more than I'd like right now, and that's no good. I need to stop dying as much. But yeah, you can kind of see though the Yuma's Ghostblade. It's kind of awkward on Kha'Zix because I mean, at least for me, because I've played Kha'Zix since he was released. Like, was it late season 2, early season 3? I can't recall the exact date, of course, but I played him for a while. And this is probably like my 3rd time ever getting a Ghostblade on him. And the other 2 times were probably because I was a noob, didn't know how to build properly. This is my first time actually building Ghostblade on him while it's good on him. So I'm a little bit unfamiliar with how the item feels and all that. Although it is kind of a different item from what it used to be. So I guess you can kind of keep that in mind. But it looks like they're on the dragon here. If my team and I can go over here and contest that, that'd be great. But I don't think we can. But it is possible. But I just don't know if we want to, because we're not even positioned. Renekton's not here, has no TP. I'm just not a huge fan of the idea. I mean, we don't know where Olaf is, but if you don't know where Olaf is, it's just makes everything more complicated. However, if they continue to split off like they are right now, we could easily fight them. Because, yeah, they're split off right now, and that makes things really easy for us. So let's go ahead and just take the Scuttle Crab here. Finish that off. And let's just pressure mid. My pings are kind of weird, but they're kind of just clicking the wave and then pointing to which way we want it to go. It's kind of a hard thing to communicate with pings, but yeah. If we could ping a turret, though, they might rotate from here. Here we go. This, ooh, never mind, she hopped. If she didn't hop there, I would have done so much free damage to her. And, oops, almost walked into that one. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made in the early game. But there we go, free turret. And Graves actually used his ultimate already. Alistair looking for the engage. Olaf's not here, though. And Alistair kind of missing up his combo a little bit there. I'm taking some free damage, though. Do not want to be a part of that. Let's finish off the Alistair. Yes, we can. We kill the Graves. We should be able to. Alright, I'm just backing off here because I'm getting kind of chunked. My team's winning the fight, so I'll just wait for them to clean up. There we go, I want an assist. Alright, not bad. We managed to kite the fight out and play it right. They didn't have an Olaf, whereas Renekton somehow showed up. I guess he TP'd? No, his TP just came up. I guess he just showed up. Awesome. That is going to work definitely in our favor. We don't know where Olaf is, though. He went Blade Throne King? That's weird. Then again, I went Blade Throne King when I was new to Olaf, too, so fair enough. We're almost level 16, though, and that's really when we... I wouldn't say we take off, because we're already taking off. You can see how fat our leap is. A bit of a pun on that one, but we become even stronger, is really what you gotta know. But I really want this for myself, but I think Ari wants it. Yeah, I'll let her have it. Oh, Sona got it. Okay. I guess I'll take our own in 35 seconds. Oh, Sona wanted it. Okay, yeah, she asked, can I? I thought it was Ari who pinged that. I guess it's just me being oblivious. All good in the hood. Let's just go ahead and do our Raptors. I want to smite these because I want the vision buffs. Sorry, wanted a buff. And let's go ahead and do these. Yeah, like, I don't mind people taking my jungle and stuff, but if I'm right there, probably not the best idea. Not to mention the Raptors give you that vision buff that is so essential for controlling the vision game and all that. So, yeah. I'm not going to take too much blame for, you know, stealing those from her under her nose. Anyways, Black Cleaver. So combining the W with our Black Cleaver is huge for Kha'Zix. And next, I'm thinking probably getting the Murky Treads makes sense because... Actually, no, fuck that. We're going Ninja Tabby. Murky Treads makes sense from a point of view of their CC being a problem and Italy being a problem, but neither of which is really that big of a problem, so I'm just going to go with the Ninja Tabby instead. But yeah, next we're going to get the Hydra finally. And looks like Ari's going to take this blue, that's fine. But, because we have some decent mana gen from this, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, the Hydra next, because we just want more damage from here. And then I'll probably finish off with a Randuin's and a Maw, but no, not sure yet. Actually, no, I have one more slot left, so yeah, either a Randuin's or a Maw. Either of which would be really good for us, not really sure which. But actually, Olaf's pretty pushed up here, and Ari's fighting him, and Olaf's going in. Now, if they can kill him, this is free Baron, but if they can't, this might be kind of tricky for us. There we go, there's the kill. Can we chase down the Nidalee? I have the Ghost Blade going. The Hourglass. That's not going to save you, friend. There it is. Very nice. Okay. And actually, Talon's on the side here. Might be able to get onto him. Gotcha. Get over here, Alistair. He hasn't popped his ult yet for some reason, which I'm not really understanding why not. There we go. That's going to be Sona's kill, actually. And if Renekton can get the stun here onto Graves, this guy should be gone too. We can probably just dive this guy, honestly, because I'm going to have friends with me, so may as well. There we go. Ace. That's going to be the 11th kill for me. Great job. And that's just a surrender vote coming out here, guys. So hopefully you guys like this game. If you did, make sure to drop that like rating. It helps with the channel so much, as you should know. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out soon. And I'm actually really pleased with how that went. The game kind of got a little bit weird towards the middle there because I started feeding for no reason. But we've pulled it back, and that's what counts. So hopefully you guys did like it. A little bit of Kha'Zix action in the new season. He is not very good right now. In fact, I think he has the second lowest win rate for all junglers right now in Season 6 on this patch. So, yeah, he needs some buffs. Apparently, they're buffing his armor and his the mana cost on his Q, which I don't think that's going to change much, but still, I guess, something to keep in mind. But that's it here, guys. Sorry for rambling. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.